Hey, welcome to a long overdue episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Today's my birthday, 49th birthday. So this is a beer that Christina got me for my birthday, and she actually said, you can review this by yourself because she didn't think she was going to like it. I actually had this one 14 years ago to the day. I looked it up on Untapped, and I've actually reviewed this on the show. This is 𝓕𝓻𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓲𝓷, or 𝓕𝓻𝓻𝓻𝓮𝓻𝓂, I don't know how to pronounce it. Oude Geuze. If you look at that bottling date, October 13th, 2022. So just about 3 years. If I had waited about another month, this would have been 3 years to the day. It's not super strong. I think it's only 6%. Yeah, 6% ABV. So they say it's a blend of 6 different brews. So it's got barley, raw wheat, old hops. Best before 2042. So I think we're just under the marker there. So, yeah, actually, let me hold this up here. So, kind of looks dark on camera. It's, I don't know, classic orange, kind of a bready beer. Did have a little bit of foam when I poured it. Check the thumbnail. Actually, I don't think there was any when I took the picture, but. All right, so this is a bready, skunky bomb. I mean, it is a green bottle, so. Yeah, I get a lot of farmhouse. I just get Brett. It does not actually smell that sour. To me, it just smells super, super bready. Has like the farmhouse kind of quality, almost like definitely a hay thing. The skunkiness from the green bottle is giving it like almost a, I don't want to say like fertilizer quality, but just if you've ever been out in the country, it's kind of like that kind of aroma. Yeah, just like hay, straw. I don't know. Smells great. I love Brett beers. Let's see if I'm going to love this one. Cheers. Definitely Brett forward. It is not as acidic as I thought it was going to be. I went into this thinking this was going to just be like a little sipper, like it was going to be like super acidic. But it's really not. Not that I would call it juicy exactly. But yeah, lovely Brett quality. Logan wants to be in the camera. It's not the Logan show. There's a definite citrus kind of quality in there. Very very dry orange peel. Yeah, the Brett, obviously, if you ever had a Brett beer, you know what I'm talking about. It's almost like a pineapple / locker room / general farmhouse terroir kind of quality. It's really hard to describe. It's like you have to have it to really appreciate it. And I love Brett beers. I kind of like Brett beers that, experiment with ingredients and aging and brewing techniques and stuff like that. Because this is a standard Oude Geuze. We could break out the BJCP guidelines and this would score pretty high on there. It's definitely a little sour. Yeah, it's enough. It's a firm sourness. Completely different kind of sourness than you get in the American kettle sours. I mean, I like Belgian, traditional sours as much as I like, American kettle sours. But to me, this one is more Brett than sour. It's very tart. That being said, like it's not absolutely bone dry. There is a nice kind of fruity quality in there. I'm getting like green grape, kind of orange, like almost like a dried out tangerine, like a leftover kind of tangerine kind of thing. Maybe a little bit of grapefruit in there. It's not that it's bitter. It's really not bitter. It's it's tart. It's got the acidity to kind of balance it out. Mouthfeel is, I don't know, I'd probably say about medium, maybe medium light. Carbonation, it's almost still. Usually when you see a Cajun corked, green bottle, you think like high effervescence, like champagne effervescence. But actually, traditional lambic, unblended lambic, is served still. And if you remember, I actually, about 10 years ago, I mean, not 10 years ago, but I think it was 2017, 2018, I paid like $100 for a bottle of 𝓕𝗘𝗏𝓮𝓀𝓏 𝓬𝓻𝓲𝓷, which is actual straight unblended lambic. This is similar to that. Yeah, this one's really delicious, I will say. Yeah, so like citrus, farmhouse quality. What's nice is that even though it smelled skunky, I really don't taste any skunk. I used to actually be able to taste skunk in like, green bottle Heineken and other green bottle Euro lagers, Stella, maybe like on the first sip I got it, but I really don't pick it up here unless like I really, try hard and pay attention to it. Let's get a little bit more out of there. It's a pretty cloudy body, and you can see you do get a little bit of foam. So there's definitely a little bit of carbonation. Yeah. So I mean, I would call this probably semi-dry. It is not brut dry like certain, some champagnes or something like that. But there's a nice balance of Brett with a little sourness and just, a nice kind of, there's like a woody quality in there. I believe this is, aged in wood fooders, so you're going to get like a little bit of, I mean, I wouldn't call it vanilla. It's just like the wood quality, that like the farmhouse, I don't know. It's terroir. It's like you have to try it to know what I mean. So, yeah, I really like this one. So for the three, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Fonteinen. I know it stands for three fountains. Oude Geuze, 2022 vintage. Really like this. I think I'm going to give this a solid, it's like an 8.5. I don't think it's quite a 9 or better. But yeah, it's really tasty. Christine always asks, like, what do you want for your birthday or Christmas? I say, just a big, expensive bottle of beer that I wouldn't normally buy. So, all right. So, anyways, I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks again to Christina for the beer. And I'll see you guys. Me and her will be back on Sunday for our next podcast. Cheers.